Okay, welcome. So there was a request that I start my lives and I ended my lives with Amelia. Thank you for joining. With my Tibetan singing bowl, of course, and that's what I'm doing. Pixie Vibes, thank you for being here. Amelia, thank you for being here. Let's see who else joins. I'm not going to be playing this throughout the whole thing, of course not. I just love the opening and the closing. Hello, Professor. Hello to you too. All right, Katrina's in the house. Who else is here? All right. So tell me where everybody's connecting from. Joanna, thank you for being here. Haven't been on a live in a couple of days, so I thought I would start off with a simple greeting with my singing bowl, of course. Love the singing bowl. Yes, Katrina, isn't it nice? Chicago, awesome. So we had a request from actually Rick and Jose, if they're here. They actually love it when I start my lives with a singing bowl, and they also love it when we close off with it. So, yeah, that's part of my gig, I guess, now. I love the singing bowl, too. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For you that are here for the first time, of course, I want to welcome you, and I want to welcome everybody else for being here, of course, right? For those of you, again, that are new for the first time, you can always go check my page here on TikTok. If you like what you see, you can always hit a follow, of course. And at the same time, I would strongly recommend that you hit the little bell icon. That way you get notified every time I go, or I do a video, I should say, right? Singing bowls are awesome. They are hypnotic, you're right. I actually did a video with one, the same one earlier, sending out some energy. For those of you that want to subscribe, again, this is your opportunity to do so while I am live. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a complimentary 15-minute Zoom meeting with me, one-on-one, just as a token of my appreciation. Of course, that's one of the perks. The other one is a lot of times now I'm going to be doing lives with subscribers that can only communicate with me, because I do get a lot of comments. Not that, that bothers me. I love comments, of course, but sometimes I can't find what my subs are saying. And for those of you that were interested in mentorship, again, you can find all that information via my link tree, where my page is. You just tap on that, and you can find whatever programs you're interested in. So again, today I wanted to briefly talk about source, right? And we all came from source. There's this idea out there, or this misconception out there, that for whatever reason we were created from something different, right? And I'm going to break it down in plain understanding language so we can all understand, right? When you came into this physical reality, let me put it to you like this, right? In order for you to be here as a human, right, you had to have what? Human parents, obviously, correct? If you were to come here as some other species, right, a plant species or another animal or an insect or whatever it is, you would have to be actually from the similar species, from the same animals, right? So the same thing applies when it comes down to source, all right? In order for you to be here on a spiritual level, you had to come from source. There's no two ways about it, right? You came from love and light. It is as simple as that. You can't be any different than source. You can't be anything different, right? You are part of source, right? So I just wanted to make that distinction, because a lot of people actually they think that we just came out of the blue, out of whatever, somebody created us or whatever the scenario might be. And while everybody's belief, of course, is very respected, what I'm trying to say is just put one and one together and see for real, or connect with who you really are and see where you really came from. You can't be anything different than where you came from. from Source. Hi, Paul. How are you? Focusing on the isness of manifestation already happening. I love it. Yes, the isness. I love that. All right, so I'm open for comments, of course, because I'm going to get bombarded here with a whole bunch of them. I know this, which is all good. I'm going to go right to the top and see what everybody is saying and where you're from and all that beautiful stuff. You're more than welcome to leave me comments. You don't necessarily have to talk about, what we talked about. You can talk about anything you want, or you can, ask me anything. All right, Pixie, thanks for being here. Amelia, of course, hello, brother. I've missed you. I missed you too, my wonderful friend. Love and light to you. Hello. I guess you guys are getting some nasty weather across the river as well, I hear, right? Hello, Professor Clivis. Thank you for being here. Nice of you to pop by. Veronica, hello. Hello to you as well. Hi, my friend Carmen. Hello to you as well. Nice of you to pop by. Love the singing bowl. Yes, Katrina, it is an amazing tool, actually. I love singing bowls, and the reason I love them, again, somebody mentioned earlier that they put you in a meditative state, and that is so true. That is so real, because again, it's about frequency and vibration, and when you actually tap on it, or even if you strike it, on the side, you don't need to do much, right? If you want, of course, you can also play it, and you can go louder, you can go softer, and you can actually meditate with it. It's such a beautiful, beautiful sound, right? As a matter of fact, I use it even for walking around in different rooms, and you can, even cleanse the energy of rooms just with the vibration and frequency that it resonates, right? That is awesome. Chicago's in the house. Awesome. Napoleon, Michigan. Very, very good. Okay, Michigan is in the house. Pixie, thank you for that. You're awesome. Hello from the UK, of course. That's awesome. New to you. That's good. Welcome. Anybody, again, that's new, of course, or old, doesn't matter. We are all welcome here. You're going to notice that we have created such a beautiful community here together. All of us. Amelia, thank you. All of us here, we have created a very good community, and we have a lot of like-minded people here. And again, I just saw UK there earlier, so we have even a few people from similar cities and similar countries. And what I love about it is you can connect with one another, right? You can even go for a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or whatever the scenario might be, and that is phenomenal. This is the power of today's world, right? Of course, Katrina from the UK, I love it. Boston is in the house. I think you're pretty neat. Thank you for that. Appreciate your wonderful comment. Good evening here from Ghana. Ghana's in the house. Love and light to you. Thank you for being here. Joanna, that's awesome. What a great idea, isn't it? Yeah, about the starting and closing, right? Yeah, it was actually Rick that recommended it, and then Jose, I don't see them here right now, but he actually wanted the same thing. So here I am. I'm opening and closing my lives with this. Thank you, Joanna. Kathy Boy, yeah, thank you for that. Of course, Amelia, singing bowls are always hypnotic. Why so much of suffering just for the want of peace? So, beautiful, beautiful question. I've been asked this before, of course. And while the answer sometimes is not, we don't see it, okay? It's like what I say, how would we know the light if we don't experience the darkness, right? And even though we came from light, we came from love, what happens is here we tend to forget that, right? And what happens is we call this suffering, and the reason for that is because this is how we grow, expand, and evolve, right? For example, what are the lessons there of suffering? How about compassion, right? That's a lesson that we came to learn as well. Love, appreciation, gratitude, right? So in the midst of all that suffering, we need to understand that we grow and evolve. And who you really are, as a matter of fact, can never suffer. Okay, who you really are is love and light. So from that perspective, you're just experiencing different things just for growth. Okay. Hello, handsome. Thank you for being here. Throne of Glass Roses. I love it. Okay. Hungary is in the house. Veronica, thank you for that lovely face there. Why so much war in the name of peace? Like I said, it is one of those things that we signed up for. Have you always been awakened to your knowledge? Not always. No, not always. It came to me gradually, of course. That's why I'm saying that all of us have that potential. We all have access to this information. And while it is always there, we simply don't see it and we don't allow it to come. So it's not that the information is there. Even in modern science, we call it the field now. I like that word. The field is always there. It's just we need to tap into it and allow it. That's all it is. So, no, it took me some time, actually. I wasn't always awakened to this knowledge. Why so much of hatred in the name of love? Why is the source not doing anything about it? So this is a common misconception. Okay, why is source not doing anything about it? As a matter of fact, like I said, this is how you grow and evolve. For example, the way you see it, this is part of your awakening. This is part of your growth. As a matter of fact, everything is set to perfection. Everything is perfect. We just don't see it from this perspective, okay? Because it's kind of, you're driving a car, thank you. You're driving a car around the mountains. Think about it like that. And you don't see what's coming around the corner if, you know, you're driving around a hill or something on a mountain, right? But if you have, in this case, a drone that is connected to the car, you can see what's coming around the corner. So this is how your higher self perceives things. You see it from that higher perspective. You down here doesn't see that. So from here, we see pain, we see suffering. But from here, that's not what you see. From here, you see expansion, you see growth, you see evolvement, and so on. Okay? So instead of focusing on the evil part of it, try to see what you can actually learn from it. Okay? The Creator is never silent, my friend. The Creator is always here. All right. Why? All right. So now, you know what? I'm going to mute your conversation because you can just hear me. All right. Please, please, please. Okay, let's go back up. I had to mute that, sorry. So now I gotta go back and see where I left off. Sorry guys, I had to, a whole bunch of comments were left there, so I have to go back up and see where we left off here. Okay, Canada, Boston, yep, I saw that. That's awesome, what a great idea. Yes, we caught that, singing bowls. Hello, handsome, got that. Hungary, okay, got that. Okay, that was a question. Paul, yeah, focusing on the isness of a manifestation already happening. That is amazing. That is such a wonderful way of putting it together, Paul. I totally agree with you. When you actually focus on that isness and not trying to manifest something, right? This is where the real magic is, and I totally agree with you, Paul. Because from your perspective now, you're actually seeing it complete. You are seeing it the way you're supposed to see it, as if it is here, because it is here. I love that beautiful, beautiful perspective. Awesome perspective. Love and light, my friend, and thank you for all the posts. I want to thank you for being here and watching the posts. I want to thank you for participating in all of this. Like I said, we have created a beautiful community here, and I couldn't have done it without you, of course. And of course, we're always going to have people that have different opinions, and we need to respect that, and we need to show them love and appreciation as well, right? It's just sometimes we need to meet people where they're at, right? So it's all good. Okay, Souls of light, awesome, yes. Definitely not everyone. 1000%. Okay. Shahira, good evening. Love and life to all, and thanks to Katrina for sharing live with me. Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm saying about we have created a wonderful community with one another, right? How beautiful is that? Thank you, Katrina, for doing that. Dave, great to see you live again. Sorry it's been a while. Thank you, Dave. Not a problem. Thank you as well. Thank you for being here. All right. I love the community. JP, hello, handsome. I enjoy all of your videos, and I subscribe to your YouTube. Thank you very, very much for doing that. And I love it. Like I said, yeah, we all have different, channels, different ways to connect, and that is all amazing. Thank you for connecting. If I knew where you are, I'll connect right back. Okay, hello from Portugal. Awesome. Good afternoon to you. Thank you. Hello, my friends. Wow, I love this. Your content is amazing. I love it. Hi, why I see my face in my dreams. That is awesome. If you see your face in your dreams, that is because you are not your face. Think about it. Okay? If you see your face in your dreams, you might be actually remembering, because what happens when you leave, right? Like when you go to sleep, when your body goes to sleep, you exit your body, believe it or not. Okay? And when you exit your body, you go to different dimensions. You go to different realities. We call it a dream, but in reality, you are floating around. You're going to wherever you need to come. So in your case, if you remember your face, it is very possible that you remember the point of entry again, back to your body. It's a possibility. I'm not saying that is for sure. It could be just a sign that your subconscious mind or your higher self wants to tell you that you are not your face, you are not your body, right? So definitely one of the two, though. I love it. Love from Northern Ireland. That's awesome. And from Ethiopia, and I'm starting understanding to be present and now. Also meditation. That is fantastic. Thank you for sharing that. That is actually key. What is it key to? That is actually key to finding who you really are. Not that who you really are is not there. Who you really are is always present, always there. We just pinch it off and we kind of forget about who we are because our thoughts take us places where we kind of forget ourselves, right? So those are two key components: being present in the now and meditation. Of course, wonderful, wonderful tools. Hello from NC. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Can you add more guide steps I use? Yes, I can add more steps to that for sure. Hi from Denver, Colorado. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Hello from Newfoundland, of course. Shiwani Om. Awesome. Okay. Lucky Luke. Thank you for being here. Grand Rising from Australia. Awesome. Thank you for connecting from wonderful Australia. I think I've been talking too much already today, but that's all good. There's never too much of a good thing. Kathy, my son is entering palliative care, but I want him to live. Okay. So, as hard as this might be, and I get it, it is very, very hard, especially when your son is in a place like that. But the only thing that I can tell you that can be comforting is that who you really are never goes. Okay? But in your case, I understand. We do have soul contracts, like I've said many, many times before, and ultimately the decision would have to be your son's decision. And what do I mean by that? Everybody else, you see, we are like co-creators in their reality. But when it comes down to him, if he wants to stay in this physical reality or not, is a decision that he will make, and he alone. So as much as we want our loved ones around, as much as we want them to live, right, it is not our decision. That is always their decision. So I'm going to send you some love and light, Kathy. Okay? But always know that who you really are can never cease to exist. Remember that. Hello, sir. Good evening. What is your ethnicity? JP, thank you for asking that. Well, I was born in Greece, and I live in Canada. Evening, thank you, my friend. Irina, thank you for that. So also, is it possible that activating third eye in one day? I've seen it happen before, yes. It is very, very possible. This is what we call sometimes, like some people have like that instant awakening that we say. That's what it is. Hi, good night from Portugal. Greetings to you from Belgium. Awesome. We have a lot of different folks here. I notice that when I go live here, I get a lot of Europeans and a lot of other ethnicities as well. When I go live later on, I have mostly my North American friends here, and it's all good. So I'm trying different times here to get everybody. Like I said, JP, Greek and Canadian. I need guidance. Kathy, you can DM me because I see that you are hurting, okay? You can DM me, my friend. Hello from upstate New York, Pixie Vibes. In my dreams, I'm sure I connect with my higher being and remember I am. 1000%. You do remember who you are. I agree with you, Pixie. Totally, totally. Okay, I'm going to go down and make sure that I didn't miss any of my subs here. Katrina, what is your interpretation of hot burning ears? Mainly my left one. Thank you for that, my friend, for subscribing. So generally speaking, every time something like that happens with your ears, okay, it is always a frequency that you are picking up from a different realm, okay? In your case, from your left ear, for example, it really doesn't matter if it's left or right, by the way. It just, your left might be more sensitive than your right or something like that, but you are definitely picking up a different frequency and vibration. As long as it's not painful, then I wouldn't be concerned, okay? Because if it is painful, then you could have a medical reason. Do you know what I'm saying? But if, as long as it's not painful, then you are definitely connected to other realms. Try to listen from it and see what happens, okay? I don't know any to lost my little boy. Yeah, Kathy. I get it. It's very, very painful. Like I said, DM me. Okay, my friend, DM me. I see your pain. I can feel your pain. Katrina Magic, okay. So let's go back down. Mario's in the house. Love and light, all. Much love to all. Mario, we need to connect, by the way. I got your message. I got your email. I need to send you, let's DM and figure out a proper time. Maybe sometime tomorrow we can connect, my friend, okay? Thank you, Pixie. All right. Yes. Hi, Mario. Mario's loved here, so I can cope with losing my son in the future. He is severely disabled. Yeah, Kathy, DM me. I can't cope with losing him. I know. The worst nightmare for any mother is to lose their child. Any mother. I get that. I lived through that when my sister actually passed in my arms, and my mother was there to witness it as well. So her pain was dramatic. It was not. It was a lot. I get it, and I've seen more than one person actually losing their kids like that. So I know the pain is. It's hard to bear. Paul got the isness from Lester Levinson. Thank you for sharing, Paul. That is amazing. Hi to my favorite person. Thank you, Mandy. Love and light to you. Please help me. Love from Ireland. Yes, Kathy. You have YouTube. Yeah, you can find all that information actually via my link tree right at the bottom of my page. When you tap on that, that's going to direct you to all my other sites as well. Okay, that's the best way to find me. There are a lot of people lately that are trying to copy my accounts, believe it or not. So yeah, that would be the best and safest place, would be via my link tree. Tap on that. That's going to direct you directly to my sites. Okay. Hello from France. Awesome. Internet is connecting all 1000%. Katrina, Kathy sending you lots of love. I can't imagine what you're going through right now. Yes, see, that's what I'm saying by forming a beautiful community here. We all connect through compassion, through love, and all that wonderful stuff, right? Kathy is suffering right now. Shahira, with respect to all, just your view on transgender, and was that excited in past lives? So again, thank you for saying that, Shahira. Thank you for mentioning that. And of course, we respect everybody. We need to understand that who we really are, okay, doesn't even have a gender. So think about it like that. I'm going to say that again. Who we really are doesn't have a gender, right? So everybody comes here to experience something, right? We all have, what do we call it? Like a purpose that we want to, grow from. We want to learn from. And for a lot of people, that purpose is to be transgender, right? So again, everybody is where they need to be. They chose to be there for their soul's evolution and growth, okay? That's why we need to love everybody and we need to respect everybody, because that's just the way we grow and we evolve. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter their gender, doesn't matter their color, doesn't matter any of it. After all that is nothing but an illusion to begin with. So that's awesome. I love your comments today. Pixie, love and light to all those that are in pain with loss right now. Thank you, Pixie. And I know that you had your share of pain as well. So this is what I'm saying. Hello, my friend Nathanael. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting. Tomorrow's my birthday. Awesome, Nathanael. That is very, very good. Enjoy it, okay? What does it feel like when third eye opens? The same thing. When your third eye opens, again, it differs for different people, but generally speaking, you might have vibrations. You might have... Jose is in the house. Jose, you didn't see what I did earlier. Rick didn't come in, but I started off with this. Sorry, I'm going to go right... Remember this? It's because of you, Jose, and Rick, I started doing this opening and closing. And a lot of folks here loved it too as well, right? So again, for your third eye, you might feel a heat sensation. You might feel a vibration, but mostly when your eye, if you want to call it that, opens, it's always open, by the way. Okay, we need to pay more attention to it in order to activate it, I should say. You might have more lucid dreams, okay? You might have different visions or different emotions that come to you. And generally speaking, these visions and lucid dreaming that you're going to have are going to feel very, very real to you, to the point where sometimes, and they are real, by the way, but sometimes you might get a little confused of which reality you're in. Okay, it all depends on what level of opening, if you want to call it that, you have achieved. Okay, hello from Zurich, Norway likes you. Hello from Europe, of course. Michigan is in the house, 2125. UK AM, awesome. Huntingwood Beach every morning, 333. That is awesome. 3 is a magical number, believe it or not. Okay, Hansel, thank you for your subscription. Like I said, anybody that does subscribe and wishes to subscribe can have a 15-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me. And of course, I am going to be doing just subs only conversations here, lives, because we are getting a lot of people, a lot of comments, and that is fantastic. I love it all. But you see how I scroll up and down? That's just so I can find my subs, because a lot of times when it's open to everybody, we kind of, everybody gets buried here, right? So it's all good. Love and light. Thank you for that. I turn 22 years old tomorrow. Awesome, Nathanael. That is fantastic. As long as you remember that who you really are doesn't have an age, you are okay. Katrina, oh, that's interesting. Thank you. Not painful. I've been getting a lot of things with my ears. Good. As long as it's not painful, okay, that warmth sensation or that little burning sensation is okay. Just try to see what you get out of it. Try to see if there's some information coming through. All right. If it's not painful, you're good. Awesome. Thanks for that. Awesome. Pixie. You guys are amazing. Hello, brother. Wasn't aware you're on. Panilko, thank you for being here, my friend. I saw some of your videos lately that you were doing there with your telekinesis, and I find them interesting, of course. It's always good to see how others grow and expand, right? And I know that you are on the right track, my friend. Katrina, thank you. I know that you are on the right track because you're so dedicated to it. You're so much into this energy, and you can only grow and expand from it. So good work, Panilko. Keep doing what you are doing, my friend. I'm happy to see that. I enjoy your content. Thank you very, very much. More scammers. You're doing something, right? Yeah, we did have a few more scammers. You're right. So again, people trying to copy my account. Thank you for reminding me, by the way, Panilko, because if any of you get, I don't know, some, person pretending to be me asking you for donations or money or something like that, know that it is not me, okay? So I would block that account, all right? A lot of times what happens is they create these accounts, they might upload like 14, 15, 20 videos of mine, for example, until I catch on, then I block them, of course, then they don't have access to me. But until sometimes I catch on with them, they've already uploaded like 20 videos, and some of you might think that it is my account, but it's not. And you can look for little details, little, differences like an underscore or a star or something, within the actual account. I'm doing well, Nathaniel. Thank you for being here. Hello from Kenya. Awesome. You're good. Thank you, Risa. And Eben, hello. God bless you. Great man. Bless you too, my friend. And of course, Jose Santana, California's in the house. Blessings. I love it when you put it that way, like usual. Love it, yes. And I am God, thank you. Just with the flow. Go with the flow of life. Or is there anything that I can do to awaken and connect to my inner self? So believe it or not, the way you just put it right there, just go with the flow, is the best possible thing that you can do. Okay? And the reason for that is because when you go with the flow, you don't create resistance. And if you don't create resistance, then everything in your life will also go with the flow. All right? As far as you to awaken and connect with your inner self, you always want to be present in the moment, because this is where your real power is. You want to be still and you want to be silent. And of course, meditation always is beneficial. Twice a day I would recommend, anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, but don't let times bother you. Just do what is comfortable for you. Okay? You love the singing bowl, don't you? I know, Jose. The word sound, vibration, light, sound together. Yes, I love that. So what did we say on the last live, Jose? Love, light, and sound. Like you said, love, light, and sound. I love that. Love, light, and sound. Of course, the sound vibration is so much, better when you accompany it with light as well. Mario, I love my enemies more than I love myself. Mario, you are so wonderful. That's why, man, I love you. I really do. Panilko, I just saw the third eye activation on YouTube. Immediate third eye in crown activity. Awesome. Was that my YouTube video? Probably, because I uploaded on YouTube as well. Good. Very, very good. Yes. So again, I connected it with energy, of course, and sound. So, Daniel, Everybody wishing for lucid dreams, but I'm fed up with it. Yeah, for a lot of people, lucid dreaming can be, what do you call it, a little overwhelming, a little too much. So I get that too, right? So Katrina, I love the energy in these lives. So much love and peace. Yes, Katrina, we do. Like I've said, we have created this beautiful community of so many like-minded people here, and this is what I love, connecting with people like yourselves and everybody else here on this live, right? Of course, we might get the odd one come in and out, but nothing we can't handle. We send them love, of course, as well, right? And while we might mute them temporarily, that doesn't mean that we don't love them, right? Thank you, Katrina. Hi from the UK. I love it. Thank you. I always have goosebumps. That's good. That is awesome. The more goosebumps you get, the more connected you are with who you are, and actually the more your higher being is actually agreeing with whatever it is that you are doing. Nicole, I respect. Awesome. Katrina, thank you. Love you guys. Coughing in dreams, wake up coughing at the same time. Tino, thank you for that. Yeah, as long as, again, you don't have a medical condition why you are coughing, that is just a way of your body maybe just waking you up. That can happen a lot of times, right? So that's all good. Thank you. Not a problem. Thank you for your great words, my brother. It's a path, way of life, as you know. Yes, it is a path, Panilko. It is a way of life. It's not something that you do once and you put it on the side. I get it. It is a way of life. And all this energy work, all this, like even telekinesis that you're doing, all that is part of expansion. It's part of growth. It's part of understanding how energy works, because after all, everything is energy around us, and the more we understand, the more we connect with it, the more we can actually make changes in our lives, like instantly, right? And we can help others instantly as well. So that's fantastic. The warmth that exudes from you is amazing. Oh, I love it. Thank you for that too. Pixie, I love it. Thank you, my friend. Hello, hello. Hi, the wise man and all. Thank you, Lady T, for being here. Lucky Luke, what are your thoughts on seed retention, mate? You know what? It all depends on how comfortable you are with it, Lucky Luke. Again, you're going to hear me say many, many times, if you are in alignment with something, okay, then by all means, just follow that alignment that you have. We all have different, what do you call it, not tasks, but different reasons why we came here, right? And we all have a unique way of growing and expanding. But on a soul level, with our co-creators, of course, we have certain things that we want to do, but we also work on our individual stuff. So in this case, if you are in alignment with it, so be it. All right, it's all good. Hello from Canada. Awesome. I'm in Canada too. Thanks for being here. Hello from Ireland. Jameson, okay, positive vibes, energy, and strength for me to you. Love and light to you, my friend. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. And right back at you, all right? I'm sending it right back at you because I love that. Do you think that this is your last time coming to Earth? Like, have you activated what you were meant to activate? So that is phenomenal. I love your beautiful, beautiful question, but from my perspective, I can tell you that this is not my last time. And why am I saying that? Because I still feel that I have a lot of work to still do, okay? And when I'm saying I have a lot of work, I'm not being forced to do any of this work. I just feel like I would come back just to grow and expand, not myself, but for all of us combined, because I do know that I have a very strong soul family here. And as a matter of fact, everybody that's in this live right now, we're all part of the same soul group, believe it or not. Yes, you heard me. Soul groups are not just 5 or 10 or 15 people. Sometimes they could be whole cities. Sometimes it could be whole countries. And sometimes they could be different planetary systems. It could be all different, all kinds of different stuff. In this case, even a platform of TikTok or whatever the case might be, right? So no, I don't feel that it's my last time, that's for sure. Tina, hello from Switzerland. Thanks for all the positive energy and keep giving me. Love and light to you, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'm going now, love and light. Dave, thanks for popping Guy. I'm God, thank you. Stripe Pipe is in the house. Hi, hope you're doing well. And Puppy, yes, we're good. I'll be back at 5, okay? Love you. Thank you, my friend. All the best, my friend. You too, Dave. Where are you from? I'm currently in Canada. Panilco, yes. Your YouTube video. Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Okay. Thank you for all that. Beautiful blessings, blessings. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You're so educational. Do you have autism? Actually, no, I don't. But I do know, actually, that a lot of people that do have autism are actually also very, very, what do you call it, tuned with different energies. So that is all amazing. How can we heal a nervous system dysregulation? Again, by seeing it totally good, perfect. The minute we use the word to heal something, we automatically give it that vibration of not being perfect. So you need to see it as being perfect. That is vital, very, very important. And mostly, not just see it, you got to feel it as being perfect. How do you do that? By simply not allowing the reality you're in, or the so-called reality you're in, to dictate your vibration. You need to be able to grow beyond your reality and create your own reality, because that's what you do constantly. You're always creating your reality, but just shift it from what you see to what you would like to see, but see that as being real. That's how you shift it. The Bible says the dead don't know anything. Awesome. Good for them. And what do you feel about it? That's the key. What do you feel about it? Love your videos. Thank you. How long is it before we come back to Earth once we pass? Again, that all depends on you. It all depends on the individual. There is no set time. Some people come back right away. Some people come back after 10 years. Some people back after 50 years, 100 years. Some people after thousands of years. And there's a reason for this. The reason is because on the other side, time doesn't operate the same way it does here. You see, there is no time, right? So for them it might seem like a blink of an eye, and for us there goes 1,000 years, for example, right? It all depends on how willing you are, or even if you do decide to come back. Maybe you don't want to come back, right? Yes, first it's a tool to understand ourselves and how, TK, yeah, and how to master our energy. Okay, yeah, leading so much, learning. Absolutely, my friend. Do you study astrology? I did when I was very, very young, but not now. So astrology and all that, they're all great tools, of course. Don't get me wrong, right? They're all wonderful tools to experience and to have to your disposal. Again, for those of you that are here for the first time, I want to thank you for popping by. You can always check my page here on TikTok. And if you like what you see, you can always hit a follow, and I strongly recommend that you hit the little bell icon. That way you get notified every time I upload a video. Okay? And again, for those that were looking for mentorship, you're going to find that at the bottom of my page where my link tree is. You just tap on that, and that will direct you to my website, and you can find whatever information you want from there. Those of you that want to subscribe, this is your opportunity. While I am live, you can do so. Anybody that does so and wishes to can have a 15-minute complimentary Zoom meeting with me one-on-one, just as a token of my appreciation. My next Zoom is probably going to be subs only. What does that mean? That means that while everybody can participate and watch, you can't communicate with me unless you are a sub, right? And I do this as a token of my appreciation, again, towards subscribers. And at the same time, a lot of my lives I get like hundreds of comments, and I don't want my subscribers to be buried in those comments, right? And that's why I go up and down a lot of times trying to find where everybody is. And Pixie, what's your thoughts on DNA in our human form? So that is actually fantastic. Believe it or not, there was a DNA code that was done, I believe, by Greg Braden. For those of you that watch maybe Greg Braden and all that stuff, he found, because you mentioned DNA, he found something interesting. He found that there are specific codes that were implanted actually in the DNA of human beings that simply didn't belong to planet Earth. So he says, right? And he managed to decode it because there was a code in there, right? And he explains the process, how he decoded. He is a scientist, by the way, right? So he managed to decode it. And the words that he found in our DNA was, what was the decoding? I think it was, oh yeah, God within us or something like that. But basically what it meant was God is within us, right? That's what he decoded, right? So which is totally amazing. Totally amazing. If you think about it like that, right? So our human DNA seems like it has been implanted somehow, according to that. Beautiful though. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, wow, this is so interesting. Yeah, check out, if you go to YouTube, Pixie, check out Greg Braden and punch in human DNA. The video might pop up, right? So yeah, the DNA was encoded on our human, thank you, Pixie, that says actually, oh, that's what it says, God eternal within us. God eternal within us. Something like that, to be more specific. God eternal within. God eternal within. That's exactly what the code was. You can check it out. You're going to see. And this is not me saying it. He's a scientist, like I said, right? Panilko, personally, I find all these guys, Braden, yeah, Iki, etc., have another agenda. Of course, they all have agendas. Yeah, they do have agendas. You're right, Panilko. But at the same time, okay, the information that they share, okay, is still very valuable, right? So while they might have other agendas, don't look at the agenda part. Look at the information that they're sharing, right? Because a lot of it still has a lot of good stuff in it, right? Or God is within us, yeah. God eternal within us. Yeah, they're all around the same thing. Katrina, that is amazing, yes. And by the way, thank you. And by the way, Pixie, this DNA, for example, the code is only found on human DNA. Okay, so it's like a DNA that you can't find anywhere else. You can't find it on gorillas. You can't find it on monkeys or chimpanzees or orangutans or any other animal on the planet. You can only find it on humans. So, what does this mean? Could be multiple things, of course. Could also mean the way they're describing it is like aliens created us. Of course, that's the way they try to interpret it. Or maybe it is a code that we encoded to ourselves so we remember who we are as well. Okay, there's multiple ways that we can see it, right? But either way, if he's correct about it, that is mind-blowing, right? That is literally mind-blowing. Wow. I am God is what our DNA says. There you go. Thank you for sharing. How can I find out who I really am? You never lost yourself, baby Jean. Okay? The best way to figure this out is, again, when you stay silent. And in that silent and stillness, you're going to be having different visions, different downloads. Of course, there's also an exercise that I like to do, but it takes longer than just 5-10 minutes, where you can actually sit and find yourself, and then from there just expand it and see who you really are. Another perfect way to do is to simply connect. When I say connect, just think about, just say to yourself, I am. Just say to yourself, I am. And then ask the question, who is that asking the I am? Like, who's that that's actually observing that you are, right? And then you go one step further, and then you actually say to yourself that, okay, who is aware that you are aware? So there's different avenues to go there, but they're all phenomenal. They're all fantastic. Angel Star, thank you for being here. Hello, sending love and light vibes to everyone. Thank you for being here, my friend. Always awesome. All right. Just incredible. Yes, it is. DNA has God DNA. There you go. Do aliens... aliens did mess with our DNA for sure. There you go, Panilko. Yeah, there's kind of like a lot of strong evidence that supports that, isn't there? Katrina, there is a series on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse. It's really interesting. There you go. Yes, totally agree. And Pixie, Katrina, thank you. Okay, Angel Star, you guys, awesome. So, all right, I'm not going to keep you guys long again. I am going to close off here at some point. And like I said, remember that how we started off, I was saying that you came from source. There can't be any other way. It doesn't matter if aliens connected with us or anything else, if you want to call it that, because we are all part of source. We are all one, believe it or not. You can't be anything else. Just like when you came into this human form, you had to have human parents, right? In order to, on a spiritual level, to be that love and light, you came from source. So you are part of source. You can't be anything different. You weren't created. You are part of source. That's why when you stick with the I am, or the self that I've said many times, you discover that you are an infinite being. You discover that you have no beginning and no end. Where does this come from? This comes from the source within you, or just like we said, the God DNA. Okay? So, no two ways about it. We definitely come from source. And I'm going to close off. Jose, you're here again with our singing bowl. I love it. And this is my closing. I love it. Jose, thank you for recommending this. You and Rick along. Rick is not here right now, but that's all good. Oh, Angel Star, have a fantastic evening. All right, love you guys. Mario, connect with me, okay? All right, love and light. Take care.